The Pandora Directive.
Danger's like Jello. There's always room for more.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Courtesy Flight.
I think, Mike, that may have been the wrong intro for this game.
What are you talking about? That's how Sherlock talks. That's what he wears a fedora. Didn't you know? Okay. Anyway,
If you say so.
Oh, I do. But anyway, welcome to the Courtesy Flush. Tonight we're going to play some more Devil's Daughter. We haven't actually played this in about a month because we've been busy, especially Naresar himself. So we are going to enjoy a fun game that we totally remember everything that has ever been said in the game, right? Do you remember?
I think I probably remember enough of the important plot points. I mean, the last mystery, we had people being hunted, humans being hunted for sport by rich assholes.
Yeah.
So, you know,
it
the
was.
usual.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, you ended up having to do a whole hell of a lot with the last mission. And mainly it was just bowling. Like, we were trying to do, like, curling, and then somehow the Mayan statue just stabs a guy and walks away. Look, that's just how it is. It's just a game.
Yes.
So that's where we left off last time. We were currently trying to figure out why in the heck did the statue decide that today was the day to do murder. Or quite possibly someone just stole the statue and used the murder as a way to do that. Anyway, here's the game, and I'm going to go ahead and load up the sound here in a sec. Just want to move some stuff around. Right there. Boop. Okay. We're all set. Hey, John, how's it going?
All right.
I hope you like that intro because that's all we got. This is a study in green. So, as I said, in this mission, it appears as though the Mayan statue got up and stabbed a guy in the back. Which sucks because we won that. Well, you won that tournament fair and square.
Yes. Yes. Was it in the front, back, or was it in the front?
I think it was in the back. Let's go double check. We can look at our notes. So, yeah.
Wait, actually, the body might still be here.
Ah. Okay, so yes, he was...
Oh, no, that was definitely in the back.
He was in the back. Well, there's where the statue was. And we already investigated that. We didn't talk to whoever that guy is with the white dot on him.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
He doesn't say how much. Hey, Ardania, how's it going?
What did the police say? Do you know anything?
Okay. Investigate the crime scene and interrogate the witness. So obviously we haven't
You're
finished.
still here.
Good evening. Did you get a strike bowling? No, but this man got a spear in the back. So we're currently trying to figure out where the statue went. I think this guy is one of the people we need to interrogate. Let's look.
A murder at my club. What a disaster for our reputation.
Oh. Yes.
A murder at my club. What a disaster for our reputation.
Yes. I forgot the English aristocrats are a little bit self-involved. Oh, hey, cocaine vision.
Exactly. What are we cocaine vision about?
I smell some cocaine. Oh, what was that? Oh, to your left. A tree.
Oh.
Oh.
A broken branch. Somebody jumped into the tree and then over the wall.
Oh, hit F. Oh, so you have to visualize how this murder has happened. So Sir Charles emerges from the club. Let's figure out how this murder happened, right?
Okay, so he comes out of the club.
No, it's not Sir... No, that's the wrong guy. Sir Charles is the one who runs the club. It's the guy downstairs. So this would not be the first step. He would be the last one.
Yeah, because he
Hey, cats.
Okay. So we're down here on the green.
Yeah, we're doing okay.
So he steps on leaves. I don't know that that's important.
It might be.
But presumably he steps on some leaves. He's walking away. He gets nailed.
Oh, you got to start with the statue next, then.
Do you think the statue? Because the one guy said,
Well, I know what the guy said, but most likely what happened is that somebody took the statue down and obviously dressed up as the person, right? Like, it can't be the statue came to life. Right? Right? Why are you and text stream at the same time? Well, yeah, no, Nick, I think you have to start with the statue at its plinth.
"Oh wait, there's a statue throws a spear." Oh, we've just got this all goofed up.
That's what I mean. I was
Okay.
I was wondering why you didn't click that. But yeah. Well, no, Tex has been streaming for quite a while. He's actually, I think, about to wrap up here.
Okay, so he steps on leaves, presumably alerts something, bends the statue so much that he throws the spear. The spear gets thrown. See,
Well, we can always say Sir Charles came out of the club and he saw it, and then the statue runs away. Because that would make more sense if the statue ran away. Yeah.
And I think he mentioned having seen, like, the statue running away, which would mean that it runs away after he exits the club.
Okay. All right, now let's watch the sequence. So here he is. He walks on, steps on a leaf. This guy throws a spear. Oh, shit, he dies. Sir Charles comes out of the club, sees this, and then the statue runs away.
It looks as if Zacharias was killed the moment he approached the calendar, and killed by the spear from Tukunuman's statue that jumped from its stand and escaped over the wall.
This isn't good. Only members may enter the clubhouse. There was a large amount of leaves on the bowling green near the body. It seems as if the murderer may have placed them there intentionally. Could have been a trap. It appears the statue tore away from its stand.
So, I wonder. So there's some leaves here.
Yes, there are leaves on the ground.
Did the person who was in the statue, or like the statue outfit, but could they not see very well, and so they put leaves to alert them when something was about, like somebody was coming near, and then that was their cue to throw this.
Yeah. I think you're right. Oh, we got another clue. You got to use your specialized back there.
A broken branch. Somebody jumped into the tree and then over the wall.
A little bit close, a little bit back more. Turn around. Yeah, go this way. Now activate it. Oh, there you go.
Scratches on the stone.
Interesting. Scratches on the stone would mean that it'd have to be dragged, right? No, there's footsteps, but they're like paced apart.
Yeah, they're as if footsteps.
This is just weird.
You know what this is?
What's this?
Some Scooby-Doo level nonsense.
Yeah, this is some Scooby-Doo level nonsense.
This is like the classic Scooby-Doo. Somebody wants something, and therefore they're going to dress up as a monster, as a statue, create some fake legend that, oh, the statue was going to come to life to prevent the whatever, and
Only
use
club members
that
have access.
as an excuse to scare everybody off from the thing that they want.
Perfectly logical. How much drugs did you use again, Holmes? Huh, not that much. Try talking to Charles now that you have...
A murder at my club.
Okay.
What a disaster for our reputation.
What about this guy?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Yeah, we looked at... Yeah, we won the tournament. Maybe we'll talk to.
Let's just investigate the murder now.
Yeah, let's just go talk.
Not necessarily investigate the crime scene.
We'll also hit B for brain nuggets. Nope. Nothing new. Ooh. This is an interesting case so far.
Okay, what do we got?
Well, go talk to the constable still.
Which constable?
No, I forgot his name already.
Lestrade?
Lestrade, yes, thank you.
Well, Holmes, your conclusions as my consultant?
My conclusions are approximate to Sir Charles's testimony.
Oh dear, you think the statue did it?
Everything points to the fact that the spear was thrown from the pedestal, and Mr. Greystoke appeared not to notice the killer.
Indeed. The journalists will be ecstatic about your version.
I would like to examine the victim and take a look at his belongings.
Oh, you've amused me at least, Mr. Holmes. Very well. I'll grant you authorization for the examination at Scotland Yard, but nothing more.
Understood. Hey, we're going to go back to Scotland Yard and break into the evidence locker again. Sherlock Holmes is a lot like Jell-O. It's probably better if there's no cocaine in it. Probably. But have you had cocaine Jell-O square? You may want more afterwards. Hey, Sunshine, over 2 years of cocaine vision. Hey, thanks for the courtesy. 25 months.
Thank you for coming so quickly, Watson. Lestrade already has the victim's body in the autopsy room.
I'm always ready to help anytime, Holmes.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Ah, yes. Here we go. Let's take a look.
This spear came from the statue on the pedestal.
Interesting. What's this?
Tissot watch, Swiss, 1855. An ordinary pencil. Money was left inside the wallet.
What? Ah, yes, Mayan symbols.
Oh, Zacharias had already translated some symbols.
Oh,
The Mayan calendar. Here's a chance to have a closer look.
Ooh, yeah, pick that bad boy up. Technically, you won this. It's yours. Oh, there's some symbols on the back.
Interesting. What are the symbols here? I'll need to redraw them.
Yeah, you will.
I could use this dictionary to translate the calendar's glyphs. They are the symbols that were drawn on the Mayan calendar. The papers from Zacharias' folder. They can help us to translate the Mayan message.
Okay, let's translate this Mayan message together then.
okay.
So the first one is, it looks like a little guy getting a hug from behind by a sunflower.
Oh, the cursed. Oh, we have to.
Let's just pick cursed.
Cursed is funnier at the moment. Anyways,
This
so
next
then
one
we've
looks like a
got
telephone receiver.
cursed crowd.
I think cursed anyone. Personally.
Cursed anyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we could always change it if it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
This one looks like a
We
pair of
probably will.
boxing gloves. Mayo Nasage. Hey, how's it going?
Illuminated? I don't know.
We're gonna find out.
And then we've got a hand holding something.
Yeah, it looks like a hand holding a thing. This one just looks like someone's laundry piled up in the corner. Hey, Ziopo, how's it going? We only just started 18 minutes ago. You didn't really miss that much. We're still trying to find out why a statue... Hey, Bionic, I hope you're feeling better. We're just still trying to find out if the statue actually came to life and stabbed a guy in the back. And right now we're translating, it's a Mayan statue, so we're translating Mayan from the back of a calendar, hopefully to find out what we can. Yeah, this one looks like laundry. I'm not seeing this one. Oh, there it is. Master statue. Go back.
Wait.
Master statue. Third on the right.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah. So that one's just like a pea pod. I'm getting there. I hope so.
Okay, we'll have to go back and make sense maybe.
Wait,
going down the list, and I realized, oh wait, it's just the odds.
Yeah, we're
we'll
smart.
have to
We
go
find
back.
we find stuff. Take care, Jack. Yeah, we're sitting here like, yeah, the cursed anyone. Maybe now it'll make more sense. No, none of those are on there. It's the top one on the left. Cursed to be anyone. So the next one is not on here. Nope, not this page. Top right. To anyone to disturb. I think sacred is probably the yeah.
Okay.
Next one's a pair of ram's eyes. Let's see if we can find it. Third on the right.
Temple, sacred temple. You know, that's
Yeah.
the way that it always goes. You need to go like a consistent direction. Oh wait, no.
No, that's not it. Oh, that bottom one though.
But yes.
To
I don't know. I'm picking that for right now.
yeah, good call. Nope. Nope, not on this page. It's third on the right. Oh, wow. To meet death sealed. Or risen statue, could be. The fourth on the right. Ooh, yeah. No,
Okay, so cursed to be anyone to disturb sacred temple, to meet death, risen statue, only God to have mercy.
that sounds good to me. What do you guys think? Does this sound like an answer to you? I'm assuming it's close enough. Let's hit W.
Okay.
I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details.
Okay.
How about cursed to appear to disturb sacred temple. Actually, we need to go back and look at the book for these, because these we only match the image. Oh, I see. Actually, no, these would have it. Never mind. Only. How about?
Unless we think we got one of the images wrong, but
No, I don't think so, because it would have said something. We got everything. I don't know. This is a tough one. I think it's weak to appear.
I don't think so.
A
I
guy
should pay more attention.
on Broadway says, weak to appear, nobody to exit illuminated home to be awarded sealed master, every chosen to fly. But they're not an
Wow.
yeah, they're not an expert in Mayan, so
nobody to exit illuminated To be awarded, sealed, master. Nope. Every chosen fly.
No, I think I've missed something here.
Oh, you were ship. We got ahead. That was good. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I was like, yeah, that sounds nonsensical. Sure. Oh dear, what have I done? Don't worry, guy on Broadway, you're fine.
No, I kind of figured you were shitposting, but I figured, okay, no, we're gonna plus and this, or and plus and. However that goes. Yes, and there we go.
Yeah.
You can tell how often I do improv.
It's nearly 2 a.m. there. All right, have a good sleep, cats. Have a good night.
Okay, I think it's probably Sacred Temple.
I would assume so. That makes the most sense. And thanks for following, guy on Broadway. Let's see. Cursed. I think that's the first one. Cursed. To be.
I don't know. We're gonna try to exist.
Okay. We're gonna try to exist. Cursed to exist. Anyone to disturb.
Actually, hold on. Disturb.
Sacred Temple.
2, 3. Hold on, I'm doing some math here. 3, 2,
Oh, you're doing some math here, huh?
3, 2, 3. Well, the good news is that if we need to, we can brute force it. The only problem is that there's just about 70,000
Possible.
technically 69,984. I think we can all just say, yeah, near enough 70,000.
Yeah.
What's 16 among friends? But let's see.
I don't think so. I should pay more.
To the details? Well, look at the
don't think
items.
so. I should pay more attention to details. I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. No, I think I've missed something here.
Let's see. Cursed to be anyone to disturb
think I've
sacred
missed
temple
something.
to meet death. Risen,
No, I think I've
risen
missed something.
statue, because the statue gets up.
No, I think I've missed.
Only chosen to have mercy.
I don't think.
Yeah, I think only chosen to have mercy.
Cursed will be anyone who disturbs the sacred temple. They will meet their death by the risen statue. Only the chosen will have mercy. It's not only a calendar, it's a curse. Zacharias Greystoke, a member of the club, was killed as the curse decreed.
We have a brain nugget. Yeah, there we go.
No, we can't do that. He's dead. I was just thinking, no, this has fully escalated in my head to a Scooby-Doo mystery.
It truly has.
I am calling it now. The calendar is fake. It was faked to give a fake prophecy / curse to give cover to somebody trying to use the statue coming to life as cover to kill Zacharias or maybe somebody else. Who knows? And it's like, oh, nobody will look for the murderer if you think it's all just a curse. No, this is Scooby-Doo level nonsense. I am calling it now.
It is Scooby-Doo level nonsense. Let's keep looking at our evidence here. Oh, we already did. It looks like we looked at everything.
Yes.
And what about, yeah, let's talk to Watson.
I'm always ready to help anytime, Holmes.
Oh, I guess we have to look at our brain thing now.
Yeah, I'm sure we have plenty of more brain nuggets to find. We'll come back to it.
Right, let's go to the morgue.
Morgue. He doesn't look... I mean, even for a dead guy, he doesn't look right.
It's because he's got a big giant pot belly. So
It was a powerful throw. The spear pierced right through the body.
he's just got like short arm. He's got thin arms and big belly. That's the issue. Oh wow,
These scars are old.
he's got whipping scars.
This is where the spear entered the body. The murderer aimed for the heart. The weapon must have been thrown by a strong and skilled person.
It's possible that the link between Zacharias and the curse is at the archaeological club. I'll need a search warrant.
Look at look at that eye. No, what about the other eye? Oh wait, yeah. What's up with the? Maybe it's that one.
Red eye. It looks like a serious infection.
Anything else? He's got a couple of yes.
Traces of alcohol were found in the stomach. Apparently Zacharias had been drinking before his death.
Like everybody in this town.
The coroner mentions in his report some specific cardiac and digestive system damage.
Interesting.
We'll need to get a search warrant to investigate the club.
The scar on the belly, I think, is just from the autopsy, and they just sewed him back up.
Most likely.
Yeah.
That's-
Because he would have said otherwise. A whaler, perhaps? No, that was the last game. Although that would be hilarious if it was literally that guy from the last game. He's like, oh, I just needed some money. He sort of dressed up as an Aztec fella and threw a spear. It's like, that sounds about right. Whoa, automatic door, Lestrade. The shapes of noses. Interesting. Cleaning his revolver.
Aren't you supposed to be investigating those cases of yours instead of bothering me?
Good day to you too, Inspector. I have a small favor to ask of you, a search warrant to investigate the murder at the club.
No, no, and no.
What? Let's break this man down. Here we go. Bags under eyes, lack of sleep.
I mean, you would have a lack of sleep if you had to deal with Holmes.
Yes. That looks like probably... That's blood. That's gotta be blood. Oh yeah, he's got some kind of... Oh. Unwell. Cleaning his gun. In a good mood. Woman's handwriting. Letter from the Robin family. Woman's handkerchief.
Who do we think with the woman's handkerchief?
Oh, he's been... yeah, he might have been drinking then. So it's not blood. It's wine. And he's not unwell, he's hungover. Lestrade is exhausted. He didn't sleep well last night. He's been drinking wine. Now he has a headache. Cleaning his gun suggests that he's in a good mood. He keeps a lady's perfumed handkerchief as a memento. Mrs. Robin, the wife of British councilman, might be connected to Lestrade's present condition.
Dun, dun, dun.
So,
Since I'm without the warrant, I should find something else to do. By the way, do you know if Sir Robin is currently in town?
I have no idea. And why on earth should you even think that I might know that?
Well, I believe I may have solved a case about, let's say, a salacious inspector.
No, it's not what you think. Nothing dishonorable happened. Go on then. Take your warrant.
that was easy.
So he refused to give you the search warrant?
Oh no, I've got it. I won't need you for a while now, Watson. I'll see you later.
Watson's probably just like,
He's got to go take care of his wife.
What is my curiosity versus how much do I sleep better not knowing everything, every nonsense thing that...
Well, remember when we investigated the explosion at the Diogenes Club?
Yes.
Back then, Watson was a little more willing to jump into explosions and shoot at stuff. Now that he's got Mrs. Hudson, I think he's like a little more like, even Sherlock's keeping him distant from all the stuff he's getting into, which makes sense. It's within character, I'd say. Yeah, we actually played here on the Courtesy Flush both EA versions of Sherlock. They made their own Sherlock games, and we played both of them. They were pretty okay, actually.
I heard that Zacharias was killed by the statue's spear.
Why won't the police say anything? We have a right.
It's time to go inside.
I need to get the key first.
Oh, we have to go talk to him. I got a search warrant. Let me in. Attention, citizen.
Sir Charles, I have a search warrant. I would like to take a look inside the clubhouse.
I see. Here's the key, but I do protest.
Oh, that just makes it even better for me, because I don't like you. Magical access paper, go. Oh.
Okay. What do we got? First impressions.
It kind of looks like...
Durable decor.
No, it kind of looks... It's a little cluttered for... I get it. Like, it's a lot of artifacts. It kind of looks like the archaeologist's version of Cracker Barrel.
Okay, see, here's the thing. I'm going to go the other way.
Okay.
It is not cluttered enough for late 1800s British archaeologist club. Like, no, there should be stuff on, like, every single surface and every single wall, because it's like, oh, I just was down in Africa. Look at this thing that I,
yeah, they just
back.
dump
Don't
truck a
mind
bunch
the
of
blood.
stuff.
It's fine.
Yeah.
All
right, let's take a look.
Dear Sir Charles, please be advised we have successfully transferred a new tranche to your club's account. However, the payment period has been reduced to 1 month, and the sum of credit to 1,000 due to previous overdue amounts. If you wish to review your account, you should contact the bank manager directly. He broke. Well, I was going to say, he probably is broke, and he probably is making, by extension, the club broke, because,
yes.
Embezzling a few funds here and there.
Let's see here. March 1881, James Ness & Sons jeweler, Sir Charles Yellingham. Oh, I like this man's name already. Sir Charles Yellingham! We acknowledge the receipt of your item, namely 458 grams of solid gold from the pot gold Guatemalan statue. We agree to purchase this item. Monies will be paid within 48 hours from the receipt of this letter. Although this transaction is entirely legal, we do assure you that it will remain confidential. So, Yellingham.
That's
all
so
caps.
reassuring. This transaction is perfectly legal, but we're going to keep it quiet anyways.
It's entirely legal, I promise. Please do not show this letter to the police. Oh, dear.
Ah, Sir Charles was once a captain in the guard.
Indeed. What's this? Oh, he's standing next to somebody important.
The 50th birthday of Lord Stevenson.
Interesting. And don't worry, oh, what's this one?
Charles Yellingham has a large family.
It's funny because now the audio is going through the raptor's mouth, so now it's just Sherlock using that. I don't know why. Yellingham, as I said here in front of everyone, you cannot give away this calendar. I want to study it. We have to discuss this matter before the award ceremony. I have already warned the other of this. Zacharias Greystroke. Oh, interesting.
A message to Sir Charles from Zacharias Greystroke, the victim.
Okay, it's not picking up your audio from that. It was just your microphone. So, Naresar's microphone's got a bit of an issue. And next week he should get a new one, thanks to everybody who's been subscribed to Courtesy Flush here. Yeah, sorry, I was on WBPL yesterday. For Mr. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
For Mr. Olivier, the company director of Royal Parties, to organize the award ceremony for our bowling club's most recent competition, to the estimation of requirements for guest night, 20 cases of champagne.
Wow.
Okay. Dinner. Okay, hold on. Dinner for 40 reserved from the restaurant. With that, 20 cases of champagne. How much champagne is in the case? Is it enough for 2 people, or is this greatly in excess for 2 people? Because good grief. A local musical ensemble to provide entertainment. 30 flower arrangements for the table decoration. Invitation cards for guests. I know this will be quite expensive, but do please allow me a period of grace to settle the payment, as I recall you were so generous to grant on the previous occasion, thanking you in advance.
Yeah.
So several, definitely the club, probably Charles as well, Hellebrook. To Sir Charles Yellingham, from Brittany Lovelace, Chief Accountant at Lloyd's Bank. Dear Sir Charles, our records show that you are once again late, and this for the 4th time, in paying the credit you have with our house. Any delay in your payment results in a fine of £7 10 shillings, I think? Anyways, after studying your proposal, we agree to seizing part of your club's collection in payment of the credit, which will be sold in private auction. All raised monies will be reversed against your credit amount.
Oh. So this guy owes a lot of money.
Interesting. It appears that the club is unable to pay its debts to the bank.
As we just leave the drawers out. Okay.
Yeah, and so Meepanix says 12 bottles in a case. That's a lot of champagne.
So 6 bottles per person. Per person! 6 bottles of champagne
Per person.
Good Lord.
Guy on Broadway says, also as a Brit, I feel it's my duty to inform that Yellingham is likely pronounced Yellingham, because English makes no sense, of course. Thank you very much, cousin from across the Atlantic.
Zacharias Greystoke. I wonder who this man is.
It's Sir Charles Yellingham, the director of the club.
Ah. So he didn't sound like that in his original one, but he should have.
Guatemala, 1881. I don't think this is a bowls tournament.
No, they're holding rifles. He's got a saber. Empty space.
The photograph appears to have been faked or damaged. I'll take it.
Oh, early school Photoshop. Old school Photoshop is actual magic, man. It's the amount of work.
Back when you had to be an artist.
Yeah. Like the amount of work that goes into faking a photograph back then is insane. And they could do it. It was like a hot specialty. That's a very weird place to put a skull.
Yes. Also, I think the skull had something go through it.
Yeah, probably.
$5 on one of those rifle rounds.
Yeah. The old school Photoshop is straight
These
up alchemy.
antiques look quite valuable.
Oh, what's this? Block of gold, maybe? Yeah, that's gold.
It appears that it's a part of a gold statue from Guatemala. Solid gold. It's worth a fortune.
Hats off to the people who did the modeling in
this. It appears that it's a
this.
part of a gold statue from Guatemala. Solid gold. It's worth a fortune.
I immediately looked at it and saw that it was, just click the end of it.
This piece has been cleanly and intentionally cut.
Yeah, I was going to say, the texturing's so good, I could tell it was gold just by looking at it, which is great. Because that could have been a block of cheese for all we knew. Now, is that cursed? Probably. It's the record for the bank.
Okay. I think...
They both own parts of a gold statue, so it was like his half of the statue probably goes to him.
I wonder if that's what was photoshopped out
Oh.
is that statue.
These trunks have
Because
just
that's the
arrived.
date on
They're from
it.
Zacharias Greystoke's antique collection.
Interesting. So his collection is here now. Oh, and there's like another. Is that a gong?
Yes, it is.
You know, apparently you can't help it. If you see a gong, you got a bomb.
Okay.
This metal globe is very impressive.
It is very impressive. It's a nice looking metal globe. Yes, this is exactly how you use it. Oh, it's missing some plates.
Some bits are missing. Some bits are missing.
Some bits, huh?
I bet if we
Wow.
find the missing bits, it opens up and gives us something shiny.
Probably. Also, I noticed there's like a
it's-
cartouche right over there, right behind the globe. Look how impressive that is.
Yeah. Anyways, so evidence for this being a Scooby-Doo nonsense escalating. The dead guy's stuff ends up here. There's mentions of an auction. So somebody, probably Sir Charles, let's be honest, he seems like he'd do it, sets up the fake purse so that he has cover to kill the guy, so then his stuff goes to the club. Presumably he doesn't have children.
And he
The guy
pays
still
the.
doesn't have
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the
children.
motive is really there. It's really pointing to this
then-
guy.
Money goes to the club and probably a bit of his pocket to keep everything afloat.
We also have to keep in mind
The late Mr. Roberts' collection.
all of this evidence is
Interesting.
out
the
in
men
the
who
open.
own these collections are all dead.
Just keep that in mind. All the evidence is out in the open. What's this?
The late Mr. Sutherland's collection.
Interesting.
With a random pistol.
It's a little one.
And not to call like it's a video game. I understand you have to occasionally reuse access. I'm pretty sure I just saw the framed pistol with the cartridges in Lestrade's office as well.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's probably because he was probably part of the guard.
Mm-hmm.
Or was a constabulary type.
The late Mr. Smith's collection.
So they all get that, like, gun and star.
Is it just me, or does it seem like stuff is missing?
It does
Yeah.
seem like stuff is missing from all of them.
Actually, no, that one maybe not. I don't know. Because that one I was thinking like something was missing up on the left, but it's just a axe that has a weird,
Yeah.
blendy texture to it. Anyways,
The late Mr. Blinkhorn's collection.
Also, Heber says, if you want to study old school photo manipulation, then start looking into Stalin-era Russian photos. They work done make people disappear completely to something behold. Yeah, I know.
The late Mr. Bromsby's collection.
You'd be surprised how much clever shading and light work does on lifting a 3D modeling. People talk all about polygon count, tessellation, and texture resolution. Clever shader work can make something flat up here 3D. Yes. Matter of fact, the Tomb Raider remasters use this quite a bit on a lot of the door textures. And the doors are just, simple, primitive, like flat rectangle squares. And they just put the right thing. Ah, yes, the gun and badge from a historic American detective. Recovered last week. Yes. Textures can also make things look 3D as well as stuff. Yeah, exactly. Map, bump map. Normal map.
just notice. Oh, it appears that all club members must bequeath their artifacts to the club. That's apparently what we were supposed to get.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk to him about that, and also check your deductions. You might have a clue. Oh yeah, we got a lot to click on here. So we got club debt. That one's an easy one to figure out. Yeah, club debt tied to his collection. Sir Charles desired Greystoke's decks in order to obtain and sell off his collection. And he could sell any other collection contained in the club. That's a good point. There was a lot of other super expensive stuff there. Why is he going after Greystrokes?
Unless he was trying to sell it off before it went on display, and therefore it was less likely to get noticed. I don't know.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Okay, let's add some more clues on here. So, was Sir Charles alone when he visited? Oh, yeah. So, let's see here. So, Charles had the time and opportunity to be prepared for his victim's visit. Yeah, he does. That's why everything just fits perfectly against this guy.
Which means it's probably not him, because the other thing was...
And then the Mayan calendar. Sir Charles saw the statue of Tucanaman running away, or Sir Charles didn't see the running statue. He's either lying or the running figure was somebody else.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past somebody to... Again, Scooby-Doo nonsense.
I think it was a false...
This is my guiding principle, is Scooby-Doo level nonsense. Somebody dressed up as a statue for the sole purpose of making it look like the statue killed somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, select that then.
Oh, okay.
Well, was it the running statue, or was it actually someone running, either lying or running figure with somebody else? It could be a false statement, but I don't know.
We're gonna leave that for now.
Yeah, and we still have physical abilities, mind calendar. Nope. No.
Nope.
Looks like we are completely.
So we need more clues needed.
Let's go talk to Charles then. It appears he has a lot to answer for. I'm glad there's no loading screen
Page
between
5.
there.
Nope.
Yeah, no. This ain't Tomb Raider. Let's have a bit of chat here. Let's see what this guy's all about. Oh wait, we already broke him down.
Did we break him down?
I believe we did. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we already did that, so you can just hit escape. Hey, how's it going, Ether? 19 months. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Sir Charles, you
Thanks for
informed
the
me
courtesy.
that you didn't know why Mr. Greystoke was here at such a time.
That's correct. I have no idea.
Cute. Let's see here. Was it the telegram? Yeah.
But in fact, you do. Mr. Greystoke wrote to you about him coming with another person to visit.
Ah, well, yes, that is right. He raised a scandal about the Mayan calendar, so he wanted to see me before the ceremony. But I don't know exactly what it was that he wanted, or who this other person he mentioned might have been.
You have a fine collection at your club, with one disturbing thing in common.
Oh, all the items are from our club members.
But...
But only from deceased members, including Mr. Greystoke.
Yes, but it is a rule of the club that all our members undertake to donate their personal collections to us in the event of their death.
He's probably like, oh shit, this sounds like I murdered the guy. I don't think he did, but I'm sure he probably knows who did.
We've come to the conclusion, like, that spear, whoever threw it...
Yeah, it's
did
like
so
Olympian
accurately
level.
And, like, with a little bit of pepper on it.
Go back to the office. Let's look at that photograph. One of them was holding a spear.
One of them was holding a spear?
I think so. My brain might just be misremembering it, but let's find out. I think somebody was holding the thing. I'm so glad there's no loading screen between this and the building. It's so cool.
Was it
no, on the left.
Photograph we took?
No, yeah, I think it was in the photograph you took, actually. Oh, we have to take it back to the lab.
Okay.
Because there's like a guy in the photo with a spear. Or is that a gun?
I think they were both guns, but
Oh.
we can certainly let us adjourn.
Yes, let's go do some science. We still haven't figured out who Sherlock's daughter is or how she exists. Or what's going on? The plot of that has just been thrown in our face with no explanation, so... A steampunk ballista spear thrower when?
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I guess you could make a steampunk one. You could make a...
They've had steam-powered harpoons before, haven't they?
I don't know.
Like a pneumatic harpoon?
I'm just thinking, more so, you could make the steam, the reloader, steam-powered.
Ah, yes.
An
automated, an automatic.
To actually throw the spear, but you could then throw a lever and it goes kerchunk and cocks the action back.
Yeah. Steam has a lot of good pressure.
For maximum.
Ooh, doggo.
Steampunk, Mythbusters had a automatic ballista thing that they made at one point. You could get some complex contraption to reload it with the spear and whatnot.
I do hope that bone has no connection to Watson's medical practice.
Oh. Well, they're not using it anymore. All right, let's do some science, everybody. What do we need to do? Got some solvent. Yeah, there's definitely somebody standing there.
That guy standing there is definitely...
Okay, so it was a sword on his hip, not a spear. Okay, I thought he was holding a spear.
I don't know. That might be a cane.
Oh, that might be a cane. Actually, it is a cane. Now that I'm my face gets closer to the screen. Yeah, that's a cane.
I wonder who this man is.
Okay. So it can't be that guy. So it
appears.
All right, let's
try to remove the paint with solvent.
Oh, it is.
I need a pipette.
Fine. But apparently it is just right on to the photograph.
Let's gently remove the paint with a soft cloth.
Well, oh, there is somebody standing there. They're holding a spear. Of course he is. This is the guy.
There's another person in the photograph.
Or is that a gun? Actually, that might just be a very big rifle.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Look here. There's a person with a swollen eye who was concealed within this photograph. A dispute of some kind, you think, Watson?
Possibly. But it appears to me a characteristic symptom of a rare tropical disease that is found in South and Central America.
South America! Brilliant, Watson!
Happy to help.
Is it deadly?
Well, there is a chance he survived.
I shall ask Sir Charles, but who knows what he'll say.
I have an idea. There is only one hospital for such illness. The Hospital for Tropical Diseases. I have friends who work there.
Oh, yes?
Well, the chances are slim, but I'll pay them a visit. If he's in London, they would have seen him.
Yes. What a homie.
Watson does good and solid, valuable work for us. What are we supposed to do?
Yeah, let's go talk to Charles. We gotta go speak to him about this. Because the body had a swollen eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, a spear and a magic helmet.
Spear and magic helmet.
No, that's just a guess. I mean, all right, let's go see if Charles has anything to say for himself.
It's I forget the episode, but Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny, and Elmer Fudd had a
oh yes,
opera episode that it's
a very famous episode.
Helmet.
Flight of the Valkyries. Steam-powered concertina and bellows reloader and cocking device on ballista sounds fun, and like a great way to maim yourself. Yeah, probably.
Oh, and if you had a steam-powered piston, you could get some way heavy draw weight on that.
Oh yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it,
We need to build.
This is
we need
no
to build a
longer,
ballista.
This is no longer, oh, you're going to put a spear through somebody. You're going to put a spear through somebody and into the wall behind them. Anyways.
I found this photograph on your wall. You're in it, but do you know who these men are? Particularly the gentleman with the swollen eye.
Oh, him. But that's poor Mr. Albeit. He died from fever during an expedition to Guatemala 14 years ago. We were searching a Mayan Quiche temple, but everything went wrong. We were unable to enter the temple and the expedition ended in disaster. I'm here, and here is Zacharias, and there is Bernard Marley, another member. He's over there, near the pedestal. By the way, he's the fellow who built that terrible statue. He created it, must have been 10 years ago.
Albeit was a club member. Where is his collection?
Well, the devil if I know. We never did locate it.
Oh. So maybe Charles isn't in Vegas. I mean, Charles was like the obvious choice. That's why I was like, it can't be him. He's too obvious. He has evidence just laying around.
Poor Sir Charles.
Unless he's
a
so
crime
obvious
at his club,
that
it's a
it looks
terrible
like
thing.
Being unobvious. Like, oh, he's so guilty, he obviously can't be guilty.
The statue of Takuni Man.
Oops.
Let's talk to him.
This guy.
Mr. Bernard Marley, I presume. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I have to ask you about an expedition to Guatemala.
Shh, not here. It's too dangerous. I'll give you my card. Visit me there where we can talk.
Okay. Weird. It's the episode called What's Opera, Doc? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they let us wear the hat in this game.
Yes, it has been amusing.
I hope this guy doesn't live on like the rough side of London. Let's find out. Yeah, of course he does.
We haven't had to beat up any fights lately. It's not like we're playing Mean Streets, you know.
Yeah, I know. It's like Mean Streets.
Sorry, I'm working. I can't open the door.
Okay. Or do we just let ourselves in? Or is this...
Sorry, I'm working. I can't open the door.
Okay, maybe that's the wrong house.
It's probably the wrong house. Oh.
Gumbels Road. Keaton Street.
Let's go to. Where? Documents? 8 grub. 8 grub.
Alright, we're gonna need to find it.
Okay. Well, off exploring we go.
Excuse me, where is Grub Street?
I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's the street going up the hill, not far from here.
Oh. That's Possum Street.
Excuse me, where is Grub Street?
I don't know.
Possum Street.
See what's this one. Nope, that's still Possum.
The mean streets of English fisticuffs. Must be a king hasn't got shit on. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, wow. Express services from England and Scotland.
Okay. Well, he's no home.
Ah, he's just sign spinning. Yeah, that might be it.
Bernard Mallory Foundry. I guess we found it. Maybe.
No loading screen. That's lovely. Whoa. I got a giant horse.
Part of a horse, at least.
Horse of Pedro Alvarado. He was a conquistador, I believe.
Our little trackway. Not entirely what the purpose of the fence going through the tracks is, but eh.
Yeah. I think the fence was just put there. This place is just a mess.
Hello there, my man. Is your boss in?
Sorry, I'm too busy to chat.
That's... Ugh. Minotaur legs?
Presumably. Oh, probably the mold for something.
Yeah.
That looks decidedly moldish.
Oh, there's just a... How is this heated? Why is it still burning? Where is the heat coming from? Nick, there's so many questions. Why is there just boiling molten, like, metal?
Fresh scratches.
Oh.
Interesting.
Hello there, my man. Is your boss in?
Ah, he's in his office. It's the door near the female statue in the corner of the workshop.
Oh, what's that over there?
There were 2 large boxes.
What about the big large box there on the left?
A drawing of Tikkun Uman.
Let's open it. What?
This mechanism is quite modern. All the gears are of good quality. Strange to find it in a foundry.
There's a hand. It's full
No
of time.
oxidation. This metal arm has never been outside. It's not part of the bowling club statue.
Interesting. Okay.
Something large and heavy was dragged here. 2 large boxes which were inside the warehouse. They were taken to Bernard Marley's office. It's probable that the missing crates contained pieces of Tikkun Uman's statue.
Interesting. Now we'll be able to figure it out. Oh, you could just buy Mayan statues.
Mr. Holmes, you must forgive my escape at the club. It wasn't a safe place to talk.
And it's safer here?
Yes, better here. Not my office. I have secured my foundry, you know.
Huh, reassuring.
Let's break him down, Nick.
Okay. Breaking them down.
Okay, first things we see. Dirty collar, negligent. Whoa. Amulets, protective charms. This person actually believes the statue came to life, probably.
You know, what's the character's name? Because I just saw this clip. The Mummy.
The Mummy.
Original.
Yes.
Well, not the original, but the 90s Brendan Fraser.
Yes.
Whatever that guy is, the coward.
Works with rough objects, maybe?
I would presume. Nope.
No, he's definitely got required. Yeah, he definitely has to. That's for close work. Those are work classes.
Yeah.
So that would mean that that thing on his cuff is probably, or finger is probably from intricate work. Because we did find clocks, and he does have. Yeah, he does got glasses. Whoa. What's on his hand? Greasy hands, smells of oil. Dude's got stink lines coming off of him like he's Pepe Le Pew. Leans frequently on a desk. So that makes sense. Okay. I think this is correct. I think he just works intricately on stuff. Emotep. Yeah. I mean, you literally can. If you have the money in place to put it, you can have your own giant brass horse or Mayan warrior. That's amazing. Why? I don't... I don't know, man. For instance, okay. That's not as weird as I probably am like reacting to it as, because I remember when I was in Phoenix, Arizona, and they have Fry's Electronics, which is inside of like a Mayan themed water park that was indoors. And so they didn't take any of the stuff down. They just left all the Mayan stuff everywhere. So it's a Fry's Electronics, which is like, you know, an electronics massive warehouse store just with Mayan stuff everywhere. It's really weird.
You're right. That does sound kind of an interesting shopping experience. We'll go with that phrasing.
Yeah. It's like, the ceilings are like super high up because you used to have a slide and everything in there. It's like this is just massive, huge place.
Anyways,
Bernard Marley is not yet 45 years of age. He is the foundry director and a member of the Archaeological Club. He is negligent and most likely lives alone. Bernard is a superstitious man, as indicated by the many amulets upon his neck, probably, I'm assuming. Person. It is clear that he spends a great deal of time seated at his office desk and working with sharp items and mechanical oil. His work requires concentration. He requires spectacles to work for close work. Each fries has a strange theme. One over here is an alien theme. Oh, you're serious? That's awesome. Fries is epically good. They close all the ones
Did you
around.
know Zacharias Greystoke, the victim?
Yes, he was a brave friend. Such good karma until yesterday.
Do you recognize the unwell man in this photograph?
By Jove, albeit. Yes, that's him. The poor fellow met his end in Guatemala. He was struck down by a terrible disease.
You were friends?
Not really, but he was an active member and a courageous man. Too courageous. You can't fight against the Quiche gods.
And what of the expedition? You were seeking a Mayan temple?
Yes, the temple of Tekun Uman. Another one of Charles's stupid ideas. We found it, but there was some kind of strange force that prevented us from entering. An evil aura. It was Tekun Uman's emanation. We could all feel it. Albeit its disease worsened suddenly, there was nothing we could do. And now, with Zacharias' death, the curse has reawakened.
After 14 years.
Prophecies are timeless, even in the beyond. There is no escape.
What's the prophecy again?
Did Zacharias believe in the prophecy?
It is not a matter of belief, don't you understand? Zacharias was convinced that we could stop the curse by studying the calendar. What insanity! He sent me a message. He wanted us to visit the club and try to convince Charles to remove the calendar from the awards ceremony.
But you didn't go.
I knew Charles would refuse. Anyway, studying the calendar wouldn't help. Tekun Uman is far too powerful.
They went bankrupt in 2022, 23. That's sad. I didn't know that. We don't have them
Your
in the East
relationship
Coast.
with Charles Yellingham is...
Not friendly. Well, it is reciprocal. You know, most of his expeditions are failures because he is too focused on his hypothetical career to be in politics.
He has political ambition.
That would be an understatement. He has ambitions for the House of Lords, and the club is his means of achieving this. It's also the reason for his disastrous management. But he still succeeds in finding money. I wonder how.
What's your opinion on Tekun Uman's statue having disappeared?
I don't know, but I have nothing to do with it. Nothing.
Yeah, I asked the same thing, Zyme. Why is the crucible still filled with liquid? Anything? Why is it still burning? What's the source of its heat? Why is it right next to my left ear?
Okay.
Statue creation.
No, he did create it.
But in fact, you do. You made the statue.
That's true. But it was 10 years ago. You can't blame me for that.
Don't you think so? After all, it is the statue that is responsible for killing.
No, it's Tekun Uman. But who could imagine that a simple statue replica would be chosen by Tekun Uman? Nobody. I have to leave you now. I've got paperwork to do. And we've spoken too much. He could hear us. Tekun Uman. Well, goodbye then.
Marley is hiding something inside his office. I'll have to visit it, but at night, and with Watson.
Yes, all of those statements are true. Bring Watson. Candle wax, booze, and phosphorus. I don't think that's how that works. I think we have to start opening deductions and figuring things out. Or hit tab. Oh, they want you to open the casebook.
I don't know we have to. Just the hand.
So physical ability or facts about the crime. Sir Charles and Bernard stated they were unable to enter this temple. That clue has nothing to do with anything. The curse is real. The curse of Tukon Amon is real and aimed toward the expedition members. The curse doesn't exist and is simply human interpretation of events. Are we all going to say that there's no curse?
I don't think there is, but I kind of would want. I'd be curious to see how the game would try to
rationalize that.
Like rationalize that. Like have to Sherlock deal with the.
Yeah, I'd say he's unaware of the curse. Because he might be prepared, but I don't think he was, like... I don't think he knew that there was going to be, like, a curse. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who comes up with plans like that. I mean, he's, like, horribly, horribly in debt. Which is... Yeah, it's not really something... it's not really going to make the dude... set up a murder that someone else would have to commit for him that he can't pay. I need someone to look smart and smarmy too. I need Watson's stat. Oh no.
Caitlin's at Miss Alice's playing the piano. She disobeyed me.
Well, Holmes, I was inspired to... Oh, look here. The postman has made a mistake. He's delivered a letter addressed to Miss Alice.
Oh, he mistook 221B for 221C. Give it to me, Watson.
You might have... Oh. Talk to Watson.
What are you going to do with it, Holmes?
I need to finish here first.
Are we going to open up the letter with our chemicals, maybe? Let's analyze this letter.
I can't help myself. I must open this letter.
All right.
It would be easier to open this letter if I steam it. Let's prepare. Boil water in kettle.
Ah, yes. Do you have to move it?
No.
He's just doing it himself.
Okay.
I need to open it with...
Alice, so you finally did it. You've moved and settled yourself next to him. You're a bold one. He will fascinate you, but be cautious of him all the same. I'm writing to tell you that I found your father's boat. It is quite damaged, but still afloat. You can use it if you wish. You must know that your father was like a brother to me. If there was anything in any way that I can do to help you, please let me know. Anything. Whatever risk it may involve. Sherlock, Amazing. How's it going? Good morning.
Sherlock has a stalker, maybe?
Miss Alice planned to live here because of me. I need to have a talk with her as soon as possible.
Not just that, but the boat could, yeah. I think the boat is like a thing. I think you have to use that, yeah, whatever.
I need something to apply the glue.
Whatever this is. Oh, little brush.
That's it.
Don't stop playing, Kate. I'm going to take some air on the balcony for a few minutes.
Oh, skipped whatever you were going to say. Mail crime.
I need to speak with Miss Alice first. She's on the balcony.
The balcony, I think, is in your room.
Oh, okay. That balcony?
How about telling me why you came here in the first place?
Mr. Holmes, why do you ask? I hardly think that I'm accountable to you.
Since you extended an invitation to my daughter against my wishes, I believe that you are.
So said the father, cloaked in all his severity. My word, you almost frightened me.
You won't say that. Very well. Ask Caitlin to come home now.
Oh, poor child, let her play. Such insouciance. So useful for covering up disturbing secrets. And since you intend to hide the truth from her...
What?
We all have our secrets.
You...
But don't worry, Mr. Holmes. Caitlin is a sensitive child, and I like her enormously.
Alice, come back in. I can do it. See? You're wonderful.
I like to think that the feeling is mutual.
Pets.
We wouldn't want her to know of your secrets, or for her to be unhappy. I have to go inside now.
I do believe Sherlock just got outplayed.
Yes. It won't last very long, though. Hey, Fawn Boy, how's it going? All right.
All right.
Again, we don't know why Sherlock has a daughter.
Also, I need to comment on something that was bothering me during that cutscene. So she was over there.
Right.
But our hallway,
Holmes,
and
I entirely
presumably her
forgot.
across the hall,
There's a man corresponding to the photograph
is over
who
here.
is a regular visitor at the Hospital for Tropical Diseases. His name is James Byron.
Are you sure? That's fantastic.
And we can visit him, but you should disguise yourself first. I'll introduce you as my colleague.
Ah, you need to disguise yourself and look like a colleague of Watson.
Okay. Wasn't there a doctor suit, sportswear, passport, bandit, doctor?
I don't know which one he plays. That looks like a doctor, yeah.
Okay, so we need to find... different hair.
When he just shaves himself bald. He looks like a totally different person.
Yes.
Ah, no one will recognize Sherlock Holmes now. It's probably like a skull cap.
Holmes, we have to go to the hospital.
All right, let's go to the hospital. I think maybe her house is next. Oh, I see. There's the... Yeah.
So how's...
They have a second floor. Like, they have another set of stairs in their house.
But then why is it the same number? Why is it 221C?
It's the same building. Look, it's London. I don't know. I don't think they have building codes in London. I think they just put stuff down, and then everyone was like, yeah, it looks about right.
Whatever. I will stop trying to rationally consider the buildings of the game.
This is based in the set of 1896 following the events of the Testament of Sherlock Holmes novel. She's an adopted daughter. Ah, okay. Lexodoc. Okay, so she's adopted.
Well, I mean, we kind of figured out that she's adopted to some degree because he makes he made a comment about her father.
It's probably because her father is Moriarty or something.
Probably.
Oh, Dr. Watson, may I help you?
You have his
Hello
haircut.
there. My colleague and I are here to see Mr. Byron.
Ah, Byron. Yes, he's in a bad way. You'll find him in a cubicle on the window side.
Look at that notepad. You're a doctor.
Patients visit this department for treatment and then return home. Patients visit this department.
Must be something else on the desk that you need. Can you take the stethoscope? No, won't let you. All right. Maybe there's nothing else.
Usually it kicks you out, though.
Yeah, let's see.
Patients.
Hit escape.
Department of Tropical Diseases.
Of course. Ah, you had to click the one text. Got it.
Okay, so it was Windows side. Well, that guy looks kind of, shall we say, messed up.
Mr. Byron?
More doctors? Please. I've just received my treatment. I need to rest a while before I leave.
Let's break him down. Medical band, disease die. Marks and bound in chains or mark of disease.
I'm gonna go marks of disease.
Yeah, for now.
He doesn't strike me as the type to be into being chained up.
No, I think he was bound in chains. Remember, you saw the other guy, he had whips scars on his back.
True.
They could be into some kind of torture thing.
Or they could have gotten captured by a group
Ooh,
in some
that's... Opium, smell of opium, opium den, of course. In his condition, it's understandable. Grease and produce, crowded markets. Right arm is missing, a cripple. Yeah, I think this is what it was. Make sure to check his other arm. Oh, wait. Albeit is around 45 years of age, he is an archaeologist and an ex-member of the Archaeological Club. He is believed to be deceased by the other members of the club. During Albiet's expedition to South America, he suffered a disease that affected his eye. Albiet lost his arm many years ago under unknown circumstances. He has a drug dependency and regularly visits an opium den near a crowded market. He has chain marks upon his body. Interesting.
We would like to ask you some questions about an expedition that took place 14 years ago.
An expedition? What expedition? You're wrong. I've never left London.
Photograph.
I was gonna say, like, we could lead. I feel like the simpler explanation to this is you're in a tropical disease ward. London isn't exactly tropical.
Yeah.
Photograph from
Is it not you in this photograph from Guatemala?
Guatemala? Tecuna man! Dr. Baird! Come here quickly, I don't feel well!
What on earth is going on? Please, calm down. I'm sorry, my dear colleagues, but Dr. Brunt is waiting to give Mr. Byron a private consultation. You can wait here.
Yes, doctor.
Oh, that didn't go
What should we do next, Holmes?
Weren't you paying attention? We have to wait, but we'll take advantage of the situation.
His front desk is unguarded. And this
address is almost invisible.
Almost. Hospital for the tropical diseases to Mr. Byron, address, whatever. Mr. Byron, Dr. Brunt is pleased to confirm your appointment on the 25th of November. Please aim to arrive for the early morning. Dr. Baird, Department of Tropical Disease.
He recently purchased Chinese tobacco.
Interesting.
So, we waste with
Mr.
opium.
Byron is due for a consultation with Dr. Brunt.
Brunt, FCA.
Our man passed by a circus.
Interesting.
Oh, you're still here?
Obviously. We're waiting for Mr. Byron. Is he not with you?
No, the gentleman left directly after his consultation. Oh, he forgot to collect his belongings.
Holmes, it seems that Albiet has escaped.
Obviously. And he knows that we are aware of his true identity. Quickly. I know how to find him.
What? Quickly, I know how to find him. Doesn't explain. What do you? How do you find him?
Well, so we've got a partial address.
Oh, right.
We also know that he went by a circus because he has the flyer. So if we could figure out where there are currently circuses and then look around that area for the street.
Yeah, so
like
address...
we've got an Ook Street
21D.
So we've got the house number.
Yeah.
But
Ook Street. Maybe that's I don't know. Maybe it's Return to Monkey Street. Investigate the murder. Okay, we're still doing some investigations. Ah, but first things first. You're gonna go change out of your disguise.
Well, I think this is. Well, yes, I probably should, but also,
Have Toby smell his clothes. That might actually help us a lot more than. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea.
Oh, Toby would be one option. It said something about consulting the map, and I think we have the map of London in the flat. Yeah, so let's... First of all... what are we feeling? Casual suit too much? Shall we go for an overcoat?
No, I think the casual suit, the sportswear looks nice.
Huh.
Casual suit's good.
And we need our hat back.
Indeed.
We can also lose the glasses. And, yeah, let's get rid of this nonsense.
Okay. The best nose in London.
Thanks to the information I obtained at the hospital, I can now deduce where Albeit is hiding. We know that Albeit paid a visit to an opium den, a crowded market, and a circus. He also purchased some Chinese tobacco. Let's find a place in London where all four elements are close together.
Okay. Oh, wow.
I'm not moving.
1896 Google Maps.
Okay, so there's a circus there. But I'm not seeing the opium den. Oh, with this, can I not zoom out these, please?
No zooming. It looks like you just gotta find another circus. There's probably more than one circus in town. Ah.
Unintentionally,
Now we need to
found
find
it.
a street name ending in OOK.
Interesting.
Brook Street.
Here it is. 21D Brook Street. Watson, I believe we found Albeit's flat.
Very good. Also, we should probably go
Did you find Albeit's house on the map?
see if you can pet Toby.
Toby.
I do hope that bone has no connection to Watson's medical practice.
What about the science table? Can we do anything there? No? Okay.
My analysis table. It's useful for my work.
Any of the research stuff. I'm just saying hover over them and see if you got anything you can do.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Nah. Okay. Well then, let's go to Brook Street. Please state the nature of the war crimes. Very good.
Okay.
Yeah, this place is fancy.
This is very much out of touch with his clothes.
What should we do next, Holmes?
I break down the door.
Do you hear that? Quick! We have to open this door.
The door's too strong and the lock is too solid to break with bare hands.
Look, a sword?
No. That's...
So,
oh, there's an axe.
Excuse me, sir, but we wanted to ask you a question.
An ask you a question. Here we go. Oh. Watson's like,
Help!
Here's Sherlock.
No, please help!
What's up with this music? You don't need to break this much down. Okay. Nick. There you go. Wow. T. Use cocaine vision. Oh. You're gonna need that axe, it looks like. Alright. Maybe we have to cut that rope there? Oh yeah, we have to get that table flipped over.
This table could serve as cover.
If I cut those ropes, the curtains will fall and block the attacker's view. Watson, I'll try to reach those curtains to close them. Cover me.
Boom, headshot. Holy God. Boom, headshot. Well, I guess it's time to start the death counter. Here we go. Deaths. 1. Knife fight mystery.
Those curtains could block the attacker's view once they're closed. If I cut those ropes, the curtains will fall and block the attacker's view.
This table could serve as cover.
Watson, I'll try to reach those curtains to close them. Cover me.
Hit Q. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Watson mode. Woo!
I think, does that still count as death?
Yes, I put you're now 2. Again.
Watson, cover me.
Oh, we gotta press the thing? Oh, click fast.
I'm trying. I am clicking fast.
What? You're so close. Why is he still hitting the table?
I don't know.
All right.
Watson had put down some incredible fire, suppressing fire with a 6th shot.
Yeah, what is this sequence? I don't know. Oh, good lord.
Oh
no. You are dead again.
I thought I hit B, obviously either not soon enough or not enough. Anyways, so somebody's having a bad day.
Watson, come here. He's behind the screen.
What? What? No. Experience a hearty welcome. That's what the... Oh, he didn't.
Our assailant escaped using this rope.
He didn't.
Our attacker escaped through this skylight.
There's no way. The dude has 1 arm.
I wonder if there was a door that was locked. Was that where Albeit is hiding, maybe?
There's opium here.
A statue was once here. Now it's missing. It appears that the missing statue may have escaped via the window in the roof.
Awkward.
The iron mounting rod is broken. The surface is damaged.
You weren't attacked by somebody with a bow and arrow. Right?
What do you mean, right?
You weren't attacked by somebody with a bow and arrow, right? Oh, certainly. Come on. What's in here?
No! Don't kill me!
Calm down. It's over now. It's gone.
You? Oh. But why are you here? You're not doctors, are you?
No. Well, you're half right. Shall we remove these masks? Your true name is Albeit, is it not? You were a member at Charles Yellingham's club.
Yes, I was.
Can you tell us what happened here?
After your visit at the hospital, I quickly returned home. I was lying there on the sofa and felt an evil presence in the room.
An evil presence?
Never mind. It's probably the fever.
Oh.
Or perhaps a living statue?
Yes. It was one of the double statues. I saw its shadow. I believed that it was searching for me, that it wanted to kill me. It was horrible.
As in Zacharias' murder, the statue came to life when its intended victim appeared in front of it. I must examine your residence. It may hold some clues. Tell us about your expedition to Guatemala 14 years ago?
It was in my former life.
What really happened there? You were said to have died.
I was ill with a terrible fever. I asked them to leave me there. I can't remember how. I only have flashes of memory. But by some miracle, I survived.
Hello.
I left an eye and one arm behind. It took me time. But at last, I managed to return to London.
Why do you use a false name?
That expedition signaled the end of my career. And my very life as I'd known it. I changed my name and my address. Now I'm weak and useless and alone. I'm a walking dead man.
Not for long.
Perhaps this was it. It was my curse to fade away little by little. Tekunu man's revenge.
Also, like, when you shot him with Watson's revolver, there were, like, sparks coming off of it. So it could just be somebody wearing, like, armor?
Yeah.
I'm still feeling Scooby-Doo about it.
Zacharias' murder.
Oh, yes. Very much so.
Yes, and quite aptly, I read that he was killed with a spear.
Aptly?
Well, he practiced archaeology almost as though it were a sport, seeking adrenaline. Imagine his state of adrenaline when he died, him being the prey.
And who would have been the hunter?
Tekunu man? Whoever, whatever. It'll soon be over for me at any rate.
There's a locked door on the first floor. May I have the key for it?
All right, but there's nothing interesting inside.
We'll be able to judge of that.
Yes. Also, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Let's go into a menu and... Yeah, let's go and hit audio, and we're going to turn the... I think it's ambient. Down to like 30. Or did that not change anything? Actually, let me try changing the audio for that again. Like, we'll turn it all the way down, see if it actually affects the fire. Oh, it does. See, because in my ear, the audio for the fire is just, like, super loud, and everything else is, like, quiet.
Oh.
Yeah, that's better. It was like that in another room as well, where the fire was just, like, super loud.
Oh, the foundry.
Yeah, where he was, like, having this conversation next to a crucible.
Interesting place to keep firewood.
Interesting indeed. Oh, we got ourselves a little tiny case. Ah, lockpick time. No, never mind. It just opens.
Or not.
Yeah, thankfully. Unlock it. Uh-oh.
Albiet's wife and son, I presume.
Interesting. Not sure a marble would give a spark from a lead bullet. It's not marble. They're made out of, like, iron or something like the steel. I think it's just iron. Oh, so this is Brazil, Sao Paulo, April 14th, 1883. I, Claudio João Inácio de Silva, give full rights and freedom to Albiet Dyke and Bach Altabambo on this day forth for him and his descendants. Oh, you might be right. This guy could actually be... He could be setting this all up to look like there is a curse. But in actuality, it's some dude from Brazil.
So he was...
Because, like, how did he get inside the casket? He has one arm.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Weird.
Like, I think that there's, like, somebody, his friend from Brazil. My love, I understand your pain, but please know that my decision was made only to protect you. How could I return to the real world? For if anyone should discover the terrible shame of this failed expedition and my enslavement, it would dishonor our son's name forever. It would be better that my memory remains in Tekun Amon's temple. I came back to see you for the last time. I intend to die alone with my precious collections. My lifetime's result of archaeology. One friend of mine who is a bailiff will help handle the sales. You will receive all their income. Please try not to be unhappy. My death will be a release. I have made arrangements for my burial. Goodbye to you, my dears. I hope that you might forgive me and you are able to finally lead happy lives. My only wish. Interesting. Yeah, I think this is the MO. He must have hired somebody, the guy he was enslaved with, probably. Yeah, Brazil's the last major country to free slaves in 1888. Interesting. That's, can you... Oh, crack in the wall. Handprints. Can be moved. Oh. What is this?
Oh.
1894. This model was created after the expedition to Guatemala.
Interesting. There must be something... Maybe it's inside the door? Because it's like...
The interior seems well designed, but I cannot see it properly.
Oh. There's like little... Yeah, I was going to say there's like little indentation... Oh, right there.
This model forms a part of another, larger model.
This... Oh my gosh. It's probably some sort of puzzle that requires this.
This bed is very small.
It's for his son, most likely. Or it could be the... Because the guy... That guy that from Brazil is probably like super short. So he's able to fit into the statue. Oh my god. I think that's it. I think we nailed it.
Because this, if it's a pair, or if it was designed to be a pair, then yes, this other statue would be short. The plot thickens.
There's a little bed in the small room. It's been used.
Well, it is for my son, Gulliver. After my official death, my wife and he left for Glasgow. Upon my return, I installed this room.
So they know about you?
My boy Gulliver visits occasionally. But I wonder, what is the life of a crippled father? They will lose me again.
Mr. Albeit, what is this?
How? It's impossible. How did you find it?
Answer me.
17 years ago, I built a model of Tekun Man's temple. We stored it inside the club's globe before leaving for the expedition. I've no idea if it's still there. While in Guatemala, I had dreams about a missing part. A pyramid. Then, when we entered the temple, I experienced vivid visions.
Wait a minute. You entered the temple?
Well, yes, we did. And we found the pyramid from my visions. But I was too weak. I was unable to solve the mystery of its entrance. I failed there. I always wanted to understand why. So upon my return...
You rebuilt this final part according to your visions, and...
Nothing. But I'm dying, and at least my son will see that I did my best to complete my life's work.
We have some deductions to make, Nick.
We do. We do.
Wow.
Oh, good work.
No. No. Albeit the illness, escape, model, son? Or no, the visions. Maybe, no? Who knows where his illness came from? Okay, nothing. This is a big case. Yeah, what's up with these visions? It's impossible to complete the model of Tekun Amon's temple. Ah.
Okay.
No. Someone of small stature, perhaps albeit son, could pass through the tiny window in the roof. Yes, but I think it's whoever that guy was that he was with.
He was enslaved with?
Yeah. And I don't think he was the only one. Because remember, the other guy had whip marks on his back. They all might have ended up getting enslaved while they were in Brazil.
Did they just...
They attacked on Zacharias and albeit were proficient. Albeit is lying about his son. The bed could be for someone other than... Yeah. Yes. Who could also be the... Yes. We need other stuff, too. Albeit can only build the model of the final pyramid if you manage to gain entry...
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think he gained entry. The testimonies of Sir Charles and Bernard Marley are contrary to albeit. However, none of them wish to talk about the temple. Oh, we have a nugget here. What's this one say? Use the club's model to discover why the expedition members are afraid to discuss what happened in Tekun Amon's temple. So they all did go and do it. Which would mean that the curse is probably part of some other plan that they've got going on. Okay.
The way of most real life curses. There's a conspiracy and somebody didn't like it. Okay, well...
I think that's actually pretty good.
Thank you again for saving me.
Yeah, somebody helped him because he didn't get into that with one arm and then close that. It's just not happening. But yeah, I think this is a good point to end the stream. We can pick this back up next week. You died 3 times. Congrats.
Well. Still less times than Mecha.
Yes, and Squick apparently. Well, Squick actually ended up killing like 420 people in Space Quest. Anyway, we'll be back again on, I want to say, Monday with more Mecha Monday. Yeah, I don't do anything tomorrow or Sunday. I'm still working on stuff for our next big project that's coming soon. Yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with us here on the Courtesy Flush. Yeah, Sherlock Holmes has been an interesting experience. We haven't actually been streaming this about a month because Nick's been busy with work, and so have I. Just Fridays just hadn't lined up until now, so we're going to try to do this a little more often to catch back up on everything. But I hope you guys had a good time hanging out with us. I hope you guys
Well, I
enjoyed.
certainly did. Who cares about the audience?
Fair enough. Anyway, thanks a lot, everybody. I'm going to send you on over to WBPL 76. We're going to rate them. But with that said, you guys have a good night, and we will see you next time here on the Courtesy Flush. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you around.
All right, bye now.